Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Atul has come. Atul has come. Sam has come. Shelpi, Valar, Ravi Kumar have come. Good. Now, what is the topic I gave you for discussion today?
G.S.T.
Goods and services tax. Goods and services tax. Now, would you like to talk about it first or go through and then talk? How have you prepared? Have you prepared?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Now, shall we start straight away? Those who would like to speak, please raise your hand. Those who would like to speak, please raise your hand and you can talk. Yeah. The topic for today is goods and services tax. And before others joining us, some more people may come and join us. So what I think is, it's better we do some other, say 1 minute. We can work out some general. Yes, please tell me.
So shall we read something related to GST, sir?
Something related to GST. We have to read. You say so we can read something related to GST.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Here, some passages are also big. So we can read what is given under yeah. What is given under this one? Are you able to see on the screen now? No.
Yes, sir.
Yes. I think it's better I collect it in a say Word document and give it to you, because a lot of advertisements are coming and causing disturbance. Chat GPT. Incidentally, you are not eligible, Balarmati. Federal Bank
Yes,
has
sir.
come out
Federal
with
Bank left.
Federal Bank has come out with clerical advertisement and officer also.
Yes, sir. Both are I'm not eligible.
Because age-wise, I think you would have crossed that age.
Yes, sir. So they specified 29 years for SC or ST, but they didn't specify other caste, sir. Only
24.
rest of them are considered as 24. Sir.
Only 24 other cases. And that too, in the case of probationary officers, I think they will ask for only postgraduates. Only postgraduates. So,
yes.
And that too above 60% marks. That is the condition. Yeah, goods and services tax.
Where is that notification of Federal Bank and website?
It has come in the website. I will post about it today. I have already posted about clerical recruitment. I have posted. I will post about probationary officer also in the course of today. So now Sam has raised hand. Sam, would you like to speak? How many have come? 7 only. So I think we can spend some time in reading it. Later on, we can take up for discussion. So first 10 minutes we will read. Mrs. Valarmati, please read. Are you seeing on the screen?
Yes, sir.
No.
No, sir. That group discussion.com.
That only is there. Acha, 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 acha. 1 minute. I will give you that Word document. I will show you that Word document. Yeah. Yes. Now I think you will be able to see it. Goods and services tax. Valarmati, you start reading first paragraph.
Okay, sir. Goods and services tax theme. The goods and services tax was introduced in India on July 1, 2017. The implementation of the goods and services tax in India has been a significant step towards simplifying the indirect tax structure in the country. Recently, the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs issued new notification to bring in changes to the GST rate structure, exemptions, and compensation cess. These changes were recommended in a 49th meeting of the GST Council, indicating the government's commitment to ensuring a smooth and efficient GST system. However, despite these efforts, some challenges persist in the functioning of the GST system. Let's examine the present situation, positive effects, challenges, and conclusion of GST at 5 years.
Very good. Now, somebody else raised a hand. Just a minute. I saw some other people raise. Yeah. Shilpi, why don't you read now? Why don't you read now? Because your sound, your lot of extra noise is coming. It doesn't matter. Read. Present situation. Shilpi. Shilpi, read.
Present situation. Sir,
No. Your internet is again bad today. God bless you. I can't help.
present situation.
Please read.
In February 23, the total gross GST revenue announced to rupees 1,40,507 crores.
Stop. Sufficient. Your internet is not all right. You be listening only. You can't read. Now we will go to Mr. Ravi Kumar. Ravi Kumar, please read.
From
Pre-
here, GST collection.
present situation.
Yeah. Present situation. In February 23, the total gross GST revenue collected amounted to Rs 1,49,577 crore, indicating a 12% increase from the GST revenue collected during the corresponding month of the previous year. GST collection in January 23 crossed 1.5 lakh crore, marked for the third time this financial year, second only to the highest collection in April 2022 of 1.68 lakh crore. The trend of growth in GST collection is consistent and sustainable. Indirect tax consists of 17% of the total revenue of the government, which is more than what the government receives from income tax. Please, sir, yeah, income tax, union, excise duties, as well as corporation tax. The number of GST returns and the statement of invoices filed by end of month has seen a significant increase in recent years, which total of 2.42 crore GST returns filed in October-December 2022 quarter, compared to 2.19 crore in the same quarter of the previous year. This improvement in compliance is a result of various policy changes introduced throughout the year.
See, actually, this passage is useless because all this contains data related to February, January, and all. But now latest data is much higher than this. And simply you can sum up this paragraph by telling that every month the GST returns are increasing, GST collections are increasing steadily. Good. Now, next, Mr. Sam. Sam,
Yes, sir.
can you read this? Come on. Positive effects.
Positive, positive effects. GST has simplified the indirect tax system by subsuming multiple taxes and seasons into a single tax structure. GST has empowered business by improving the ease of doing business in India, reducing the burden of multiple filling and compliance requirements, and making compliance easier and smoother. GST has brought positive effects such as plugging revenue leakage and addressing procedural issues. Tax evasion has been curbed due to the implementations of GST. Robust GST collections have been observed and monthly revenue have been more than rupees 1.4 lakh crore for continuous 12 months. The use of data analytics and artificial intelligence has helped identify and track risky taxpayers and tax evasion cases.
Sam, your internet is also not good. Your voice is not heard fully. See, these documents, these videos will be there for 1 decade, 2 decades online. And if it is going to be heard with this much distorted versions, people won't be able to appreciate it. That is why I want only people who have good internet connection speed to read. Otherwise, there is no point. Huh?
Obviously,
Yeah, I know. You are not responsible for it, but still, the situation is like this. Unless you have good internet connection, you cannot appreciate this class. You cannot make use of this class also properly. Anyhow, we will go to Atul B+1. Atul B. Atul, can you read?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please read.
Implementing GST challenges.
Hmm.
Implementing GST is still challenging due to issues with the tax slabs, input tax credit, and refunds. Having multiple tax slabs can confuse businesses, and claiming ITC and refunds can be complicated and time consuming. To make it easier for business to comply, the processes need to be simplified and rationalized. Recent data reveals that 57,111 cases of GST offenses have been registered between July 2017 and February 2023, with the highest number of cases registered in the fiscal year 2022 to 23. This suggests that certain businesses are facing challenges in adhering to the GST regulations, despite effort to simplify the system. Therefore, it is imperative for the government to take measures to educate businesses about the GST system and simplify the compliance process.
Okay, wait.
The GST.
Next, sufficient. Next, Aati Vigneshwar.
Sir,
Please read from here. GST tribunals.
GST tribunals are responsible for adjudicating disputes between taxpayer and the tax authorities. However, the functioning of the tribunals has been hampered due to delays in their setup, leading to a halt in tax recovery. This delay not only impacts businesses, but also the government revenue collection. Therefore, the government needs to speed up the setup of the tribunals to ensure the timely resolution.
Hello. Setup of these tribunals. Why are you reading as of the tribunals? Earlier you committed mistake. I omitted here. I just left it. But again you are committing the mistakes. Why are you reading these as the? Tell me. Please read. While reading itself, if you can't read properly, how are you going to communicate? Please read attentively with interest, involvement, commitment, dedication. Please read from therefore the government needs.
Therefore, the government needs to speed up the setup of these tribunals to ensure the timely resolution of disputes and tax recovery. The inclusion of petroleum products and real estate in the GST regime has been a long-standing demand. However, this is yet to be implemented due to concerns over revenue loss and the impact on the industry.
Okay, good. Thank you. Next, we will go to who has raised hand. Everybody has put down hands. All hands have gone down. Now, anybody else willing to read? Please raise your hand. With as a Shilpi, you want to try? Try again. No problem. Try. Shilpi, you try.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Conclusion. The implementation of GST has been a significant step towards simplifying the tax system in India. It has brought about several positive changes, such as plugging revenue leakage, improving compliances, and creating a level playing field for businesses. However, 5 years since its implementation, there are still some challenges that need to be addressed, such as rationalization of tax slabs, input tax credit, and refunds. The GST authorities need to continue working towards addressing these issues to make the system more transparent and easier for businesses to comply with. Overall, GST has the potential to bring about long-term benefits for the economy. And with continued efforts towards improvement, it can continue to drive growth and development in the years to come.
Good. Very good. This time, your voice was heard nicely, Shilpi. Thank you. Shilpi is from Uttar Pradesh, correct?
Bihar, sir, Bihar.
Bihar. Okay, okay. No problem. Good. Now, some more things about GST. But everything is so lengthy. It is not brief, that is the problem.
Can we start the topic, sir?
Yeah, now I think it is time for us to start discussing about the topic because already 7:49. Please start. Who would like to talk first? Raise your hand. Please raise your hand so that I can call you one by one. Come on, raise your hand. Raising your hand, I think people don't know. You have to go to the reaction and then do it. Reaction. Yeah, very good. So to start with, first we will start with Shilpi. Shilpi, you please talk first.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. GST. GST was launched in India in 2017 with the view of one nation, one tax. It is a single tax levied on supply of goods and services from manufacturer to the consumer. It is the destination-based tax. It is a tax on value added mode on the products on each stage of production. So there are three types of GST. Central GST, state GST, and integrated GST.
Good. Now,
sir, central GST.
Sufficient.
Sir, some advantage that I want to say.
Yeah, please speak.
Okay. So GST reduces the number of indirect taxes, and GST is completely registered online. And the number of GST compliance is less, so that one does not have to need too much time for filing GST return, and it is easy to detect tax evasion under GST registration.
Okay, good. Nice. Shilpi, nice. We will go to Sam. Sam, continue.
Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity to speak in front of all of you. So first of all, GST full form is Goods and Service Taxes. It was introduced in India in 1st July 2017, and its motto is to simplify indirect taxes structure in the country. Now, what is the present situation? Indirect tax consists 17% of the total revenue of government. GST collection in January 2023 crossed 1.5 lakh crore, which is third time this financial year and second best collections after 1.68 lakh crore in April 2023. The growth of GST is consistent and sustainable. In February 2023, the amount collected in GST is 1,49,577.
Are you reading or are you telling from memory?
From memory, sir. I will tell you from memory.
Acha, good. I told you when reading that paragraph can be ignored now because it is relating to February and has no relevance now in July. Understand? So उसको
Okay, sir.
खाली one or two sentences बोलने से वो point खत्म हो जाएगा. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
We will go to Ravi Kumar.
Yes, sir. Goods and services tax. So it is a consumption-based tax system that was implemented in several countries, including India, Canada, and Australia. The main purpose of GST is to simplify the tax structure in a single unit. And one of the key features of GST is that it eliminates the cascading effect on taxes. For example, tax on tax that was done previously by the government. Now it's a single tax system. As we see in previous tax system, government collects various taxes, including indirect taxes, VAT taxes, and separately. I mean to say means previous government is doing separately tax system. Okay, oh, sorry. And GST is implemented as a dual system method dual system method such as central and state government level.
Okay.
It also one
Nice.
more point, sir.
Yeah.
It also reduces tax evasion and it promotes transparency because of digitization. Digital record is there.
Okay.
That's all.
Now I throw it open for discussion. Whatever you want, you speak, but speak with relevant points only in correct sentences. Now the topic is open for next 5 to 10 minutes. Carry on.
So can.
Yeah. Yes, please continue.
GST replaces previous value-added tax. Under the GST regime, there are various different types of tax slabs: 0, 5, 12, 18, 28, and these having in the state GST and central GST and also integrated GST. The integrated GST is collected only central government. And then previously the tax evasion happened. Now GST will reduce it, and then only GST does not for petroleum products and alcohol and electricity.
Okay, good. Next, somebody else, come on quick.
So I would like to add some more points.
Yeah.
GST is collected in 4 different types based on goods and services. The 4 types of GST GST percentage or 5%, 12%, 18%, and 28%. GST is a GST identification number, which is a 15-digit number, is given to the participants of the GST. According to that, they are paying the bills to the GST identification number. Anyone,
Yeah.
please continue.
Yeah, next, continue.
Yeah,
Somebody else.
Yeah,
I
I
would
want
like
to
to
continue,
add
sir.
some more points. It removes barrier of interstate trade by reducing logistic costs. In previous government, we saw that when we trade from one state to another, there are separately taxes there. So from this time, from after coming of GST, these things eliminated.
Next.
Sir, I
would
want
like
to
to
add some
add some
points.
more.
Yeah, please ask.
There was a GST council that helped implement the GST rates and other regulations. GST council include members from states and center also. And there is a GST tribunal that helps to solve the problems arising filing of GST cases. The previous month, that is GST for the month May is 1.57 lakh crore. It is a 12% high from the May 2022. That is also the points.
Good.
Sir, I would like to add some more points.
Yeah.
There are also some disadvantages. It increased business operational cost, and another is a small medium enterprises still hesitate for online transaction, and late return filing can result in penalties. These are
Okay.
my points.
Yeah, very good. Good, good. Come on, next. Anybody else would like to speak? Having come, everybody should talk at least for 2-3 minutes. Come on.
Sir, I would like to add some disadvantages here. That, sir, with GST, the cost of software uploading is high because if we transform all the things to online GST, then the cost of software cost is also increases here, and the operational cost is also increases by adopting GST. Sir.
Okay. Next. Everybody has spoken. Second time, everybody has spoken or not? Atul, Ati, Ravi, Valar, Shilpi, Sam. Everybody has spoken. Fine. Now, what I can do is I can just show you this types of GST rates and GST rate structure in India. The primary GST slabs for, are you seeing on the screen?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
It's not seen. Acha. 1 minute. Types of GST rates and GST rate structure in India. The primary GST slabs for any regular taxpayers are presently pegged at 0%, 5%, 12%, 18%, and 28%. There are a few lesser used GST rates such as 3% and 0.25%. We don't know what are they. Here some question answers I have given. What is the current GST rate? This is what we have seen. Next question. What is the HSN code for 12% GST? I mean, every different percentage codes means they have separate number. HSN code. I don't know what is the expansion. Anybody knows what is the expansion of HSN? HSN. HSN code 0101 to 2202 for 12% GST rate items. So what is the GST rate this point? Yeah, tell me.
So harmonized system of nomenclature.
Very good. Harmonized system of nomenclature. Thank you. Thank you. Then what is the HSN code 1107 to 3205? 18%. Vegetable saps and extracts, pectic substances, pectinates and pectates. I don't know what are these pectic and all. Some very tough ones, new one. Yeah.
Sir, every product having different HSN code.
Yeah.
That's why they're giving 18%. That 4-digit to still the 4-digit 35005.
Yeah, each and every product has got different codes. Here, there is an article from India Times. India will not merge GST tax rates in 2023-24, official says. India will not overhaul its goods and services tax. I think somebody else can read. Sam, why don't you read this? Come on. India will not overhaul.
India will
or
not.
you can read from here only, from this portion. Yeah, 1 minute, because the same thing they are repeating again and again. Please read.
India will not overhaul its goods and service tax regimes in the next fiscal year, a senior official said on Monday, delaying a move it has been considering for more than a year to simplify its tax structures and reduce the burden on consumers.
The country
currently has 5 tax rates for GST, which was introduced in 2017, bringing numerous state tax under one umbrella. They range from 0% to 28%.
Very good. Next, Valar, madam. In 2021.
Yes, sir. In 2021, the government considered overhauling the tax by merging two of the tax rates and lowering the levy on a host of items. Some have criticized the 5-year-old regime for having too many tires. Right now, we are just looking to maintain stability, a stable tax regime. Minor changes will always be there. Major taxation change like merger of tax rates, we are not contemplating in 2023 to 24. Revenue Secretary Sanjay Malhotra said in an interview. Malhotra said the government would ultimately want to have fewer tax bands but did not give a timeline.
Good. That's right. Now continue.
We would want fewer tax rates, fewer disputes. That is certainly the goal, to have fewer rates. And there may be scope to reduce tax slabs. That may be done in some point in time, but not now, said Malhotra.
Very good. Now Adi Vigneshwar. Adi, the Indian
Sir,
government,
the Indian government is also looking to simplify its taxation structure for custom duty, which falls outside the GST regime by having fewer rates. Going forward, we would like to have fewer customs tax rates as well.
You know what is meant by customs?
If
Anybody
we-
doesn't know what is customs? Customs means taxes to be paid when we are importing goods from foreign countries. When goods are coming from foreign countries, we have to pay customs duty. Yeah, continue. Going forward,
we would like to have fewer customs tax rates as well, Malhotra said Monday. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, who presented the 2023-24 budget last week, projected 12% growth in net GST collection for the federal government. For 22-23, the government aims to collect 8.54 trillion Indian rupee, which was $103.20 billion.
yeah, very good. Wait 1 minute. So this is a very important point. For 2022-23, the earlier period, it was 8.54 trillion. Very good. Next, Shilpi, is your internet okay? Read government.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The government took away a 5% consent.
No, this one. No, this one. Government also aims to collect.
Yes, sir. The government also aims to collect 250 billion rupees through a windfall tax on petrol, turbine fuel, and diesel that was imposed from July 2022. The government took away a 5% concessional tax rate for foreign portfolio investors on interest income from debt securities. But Malhotra said investors will not be adversely affected by the move.
Yeah. 1 minute. India
has signed tax treaties with most countries, which require FPI to pay 10% tax on interest earned from government securities and corporate and foreign currency bonds, as against a 5% tax applicable earlier, he said. Giving a lower tax rate will not help many of the funds because they would be required to pay taxes in their own countries. And to the extent of taxes they pay in India, they get a higher set off in their country, he said.
Very good. That's right. That's correct. So I think this many points will do for today. We can go to some, I think I brought some. There was one, this one. I brought one for seeing the meaning of words and all. Now we will read it once, step by step. Everybody will read at least 10 words and repeat the meaning and read it twice. For example, triggered, activate, triggered, activate.
Sir,
like that you have to read. Yeah, please.
sir,
yeah.
The screen is not shown, sir.
Acha, sorry. Good. I will show you. Good. Screen is not shown. Yeah. Yeah. Now to start with, first, who are here? Somebody is there. I think everybody has been participating. Good. It's a good participation. We will start with Sam. Sam, you read about 5 words and repeat the meaning twice. Okay, please read. Triggered.
Triggered, activate. Triggered, activate. Fizzled plus out, decrease. Fizzled plus out, decrease.
Actually, instead what you can say, fizzled out, decrease. Fizzled out का मतलब decrease. Fizzled out का मतलब decrease हो गया. अच्छा, continue.
Fizzled out, decrease. Stagnating, inactive or stop. Stagnating, inactive or stop. Rhetoric, expressions. Rhetoric, expression.
Where no. वो नहीं जी, इधर आपने ऐसा आना है ना.
Sorry. Downturn, decline. Downturn, decline. So the screen is not showing which.
Elusive.
Elusive, difficult to find. Elusive, difficult to find.
Very good.
Redress.
No, 1 minute. What is fizzled out? Fizzled out का meaning क्या है?
Decrease.
Decrease. Yeah. थोड़ा मन में रखना है. That is why I'm asking. Not that to put you into suspense. But the major problem with most of us, including myself, is जब हम लोग पढ़ते हैं, when we are reading just for the sake of reading, not remembering it. But we must try to remember it. So that's what it is. Valar Mati, please start reading from redress.
Redress, remedy or rectify. Redress, remedy or rectify. Outmoded, old-fashioned. Outmoded, old-fashioned. Moratorium, ban. Moratorium, ban. Thwart, prevent. Thwart, prevent. Dissent, disagree.
Very good.
Dissent,
1 minute.
disagree.
1 minute. How did you pronounce THWART?
Thwart.
Thwart.
Yes,
Thwart.
thwart.
Very good. What is outmoded?
How?
Outmoded.
Outmoded, old-fashioned.
Very good. Next, we will go to Ati Vigneshwar. Ati Vigneshwar, please
Yes,
come. Ideologue.
Ideologue, advocate. Ideologue, advocate. Impending, about to happen. Impending, about to happen. Defy, disobey.
Defy.
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 Defy. Defy, disobey. Defy, disobey. Sought, seek. Sought, seek. Latter, secondary. Latter, secondary.
Actually, former means paile wala. Latter means subsequent wala. That is how it is coming. So how will you pronounce DEFY? Adi?
Defy.
What is the meaning of that? Defy का meaning क्या है?
Disobey.
Disobey. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Shilpi ji, आप यहाँ से पढ़ लीजिए. Advent.
Advent, arrival. Advent, arrival. Rhetoric, expression. Rhetoric, expression. Proximate, immediate. Proximate, immediate. Deploy, install. Deploy, install. Next, infiltrate.
Infiltrate.
Infiltrate. Penetrate and invade.
Infiltration means one army is infiltrating into another country. One army is infiltrating into another country. There was some interesting news about Russia-Ukraine war. Anybody can tell me what have you read? What was the interesting turnings that is happening in Russia and how it has been sorted out? Anybody knows? Can you tell?
Yes, sir, I know,
please,
sir.
Please tell.
The Wagner team.
Good. Wagner team. Yeah. What?
Wagner team. Wagner team is Wagner's team having authority. That authority name I forgot, sir. And that authority opposes the Russian army head authority. They go to the place they go to the place to fight with the fight. They want that person only. Wagner army want that head only, sir.
No. Wrong.
He is
Wagner,
lazy,
no,
they say.
listen. In India, we have only one army, that is government.
Yes, sir.
Russia, in the case of Ukraine war, what they did, they allowed some private armies also to fight on behalf of Russia in Ukraine. There was a group of army known as Wagner, private army. And many people from all over the world were joining that military because they were assured of good payment. And recent news is a lot of Nepalis are going to Russia for joining the Russia or Ukraine for joining the army, because Indian government has stopped recruiting the foreigners, that is Nepalis, into our army now. So that Wagner army was very instrumental in fighting in Ukraine all these days. Suddenly what happened? They started revolting against Russian government, and they stopped invading Ukraine. They started coming to Moscow for attacking them. But luckily, the leader of the Wagner army was invited by Belarus state, Belarus country, and there the people, they talked about say they are going against the Russian government. So the matter was sorted out, and the leader of the Wagner has now been sent to Belarus. So that problem has been sorted out to some extent now. So this I was interested in this news because, one, there is a new concept of private army playing, and that private army itself is going against the Moscow government. Luckily, they have tackled that also. What will be its effect on Ukraine war, we don't know. But what is happening in Ukraine is something atrocious, where they are breaking the dams and all that. Nothing can be said about that. Very good. Now, Ravi Kumar, நீங்க படிச்சாச்சா? Ravi Kumar?
Sir, Ravi Kumar, Bihar, sir.
Bihar? I thought he is from Tamil Nadu and I'm talking. Ravi Kumar, आप पढ़ लीजिए. Approximate.
Proximate means immediate.
Hmm.
Proximate means immediate. Deploy, install, deploy, install. Infiltrate, penetrate or invade. Infiltrate, penetrate or invade. Bandied into, to discuss, link. Bandied,
I don't know. I think we have to check up. Somebody please check it up. Bandied. 1 minute. Let me check it up. I think it doesn't appear to be correct. Bandied. 1 minute. Dictionary. Bandied. Bandied. Bandied meaning is pass on or discuss. Pass on or discuss. Bandied into means to discuss. That will do. Inevitable.
inevitable, unavoidable. Inevitable, unavoidable. Simmering, suppressed. Simmering, suppressed.
Yeah. Simmering, suppressed. Yeah. What is infiltrate? What is infiltrate?
That penetrate.
Very good. All of you have studied Ravi Kumar, Valar, Arti Vigneshwar, Shilpi, then Atul. You studied or not? You read it or not? Now? पढ़
No,
लिया?
sir.
No. तब तो
Yes, sir.
पढ़ लीजिए. 1 मिनट. सिमरिंग हो गया. अभी ड्वेलिंग से पढ़ लीजिए. Dwelling.
Living. Escalating into dwelling, living. Escalating into become serious. Escalate into become serious. Miscreant, criminal. Miscreant, criminal. Vigilant punisher. Vigilant punisher.
Hmm.
Personal staff. Personal staff.
Very good. What is the meaning of miscreant? Hello, what is the meaning of miscreant? Miscreant. भूल गया? Criminal.
Yes, sir.
और एक बार
Criminal.
पढ़ो. Dwelling. और एक बार पढ़ो. Dwelling.
Dwelling, living. Dwelling, living. Escalate into, became serious. Escalate into, became serious. Miscreant, criminal. Miscreant, criminal. Vigilant, punisher. Vigilant, punisher. Personal staff. Personal staff.
Actually, why I am asking you to read like this, majority of us, we know only 500 words in English. If it is going to be some 501 word, 502 word, we do not know the meaning of that, including myself, because English is not our mother tongue. So the only way by which we can remember we can increase that number 500 to 1000, 1000 to 1500 is by going through these words revision once in a week. See, now that we have studied this, we may remember it for 1 week. After 1 week, we will forget. So the only solution is we should revise it after a week or 15 days, so that whenever we revise something for 3 or 4 times, it may stay in our mind. I hope you understand what I say. Very good. Now, next, Sam, you have completed, na? Sam, pad liya apne?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Sir.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much, boys and girls. The idea is tomorrow's topic. Tomorrow I will give a general topic without looking into all this. Joint family versus nuclear family. This is the topic. What you can do is, I would suggest you to go to Google and search, try to get some points, then make a short essay for about 10 lines, and then use it for straight away discussion here tomorrow evening. So that's what it is. So tomorrow's topic is joint family versus nuclear family. Of course, nowadays this topic is not very relevant, because every family is only nuclear family. Every family is nowadays nuclear family only. This topic was very famous when we were all going to college about 40-50 years ago. Whereas, however, it doesn't matter. You can discuss this point, namely joint family versus nuclear family. Please prepare and come for discussion, so that after discussion, we will take up some new words like this. In fact, in the materials I have given you, I have given certain say words meaning and the sentences in which they have been used also. You can also read them and try to improve your ability. Thank you so much. Do you have any questions? We will have class tomorrow, same time, 7. What is the time? 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Yes, please. Yeah. Sam, what is the doubt you have?
Sir, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Sir, how I speak English, I feel low confidence, sir. Sir, what should I do for this?
See, actually, the lack of confidence is because you are not having sufficient opportunities to talk in English. So
Yes, sir.
you must try to increase such opportunities. One, by watching English news channel every day, at least for 15 minutes. Read one English newspaper, or what I am providing online. I am providing 1 or 2 newspapers to you. Read at least the headlines for 15 minutes. Number 3, try to utilize some new words in forming sentences and speak. Number 4, try to read more of banking awareness material given by me, so that at least you will be familiarizing yourself with the banking topics and you can talk comfortably in the interview. Are the points clear now?
Yes, sir.
These are the suggestions, and whether they will succeed, it depends on the confidence or the dependence you have on this. If you believe this will help you, this will certainly help you. I have seen lot of students who were struggling initially to talk in English. Later on, they become experts. They started conducting motivation classes and all. There is one boy by name Ashok in Tamil Nadu. I think he is not boy. He must be now 50-year-old. Initially, when he came to us 20 years back, he was not able to speak at all. In spite of the fact he is a Christian, and in spite of the fact he studied in a very good college like Loyola College in Chennai, he was not able to speak then. But subsequently, he started practicing, so much so now he is able to communicate well. So only practice is what is required. So now, Sam, tell me, how did you spend your day yesterday? Talk to me in English.
Sir, I wake up at 6 o'clock. Then I go for a bath. And at 6:30 o'clock, I started studying. And till 10:30.
No, your internet is not cooperating. Doesn't matter. No problem. No problem. So we will, what is the time? Already 8:24. Thank you. So we will close today's session with this. We'll meet tomorrow with the topic as I told you. Okay. Valarmati, why don't you put in our spoken English group topic for what is tomorrow's date? 28th June is so on. So joint family versus nuclear family. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so
sir.
much. Thank you. You all participated very well today. This is how we should try to practice. But this topic was very boring. I know GST was a boring topic. That's why I've given you a simple topic tomorrow. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We'll meet tomorrow.